My name is Melanie Park, and I've been going to Mercy for 7 years. So at Mercy, I'm involved with serving in the Next Steps tent, on the environments team, as a community group leader, and as a deacon. I moved to Charlotte after undergrad to start my first job and found Mercy through the Summit Collaborative. Part of my story with Mercy has been my involvement with something called Field Day. Field Day is a group of young adults that meets every week at the park to play sports. And we play soccer, volleyball, football, frisbee. It's the body of Christ meeting together, playing sports, loving on one another, and we're inviting our friends, our coworkers, and neighbors to be a part of that. God has grown my heart for outreach through my involvement at Mercy in countless ways, whether it be sports outreach at Freedom Park, going overseas to Botswana and Cuba, sharing the gospel. I've been able to take part in this within the walls of our church through leading a community group or serving as a deacon, even getting to invite my neighbors and my coworkers to church. Through all of this, I've only experienced more joy in knowing the Lord. Sharing the gospel and caring for others is part of our DNA as believers. It excites me to think about what God is doing through the All to Him campaign because of the way that we can reach our city. And Mercy's vision statement talks about wanting to see a gospel awakening in the city of Charlotte. If you think about the heart of why we're here and why God's placed us in the jobs that we're in and the neighborhoods we live in, it's to see a gospel awakening in our own homes, in our own city, and to reach our world. When people get baptized at Mercy, we ask 2 questions. Are you willing to go where God calls you to go? And are you willing to do what God calls you to do? And if I think about those questions, it's pretty scary to imagine whatever God calls me to do and wherever He calls me to go. I have felt a lot of personal conviction in that this year as I think about where God is leading my career. And am I really willing to give up anything He asks me to give up for His name? Everything that the Lord has given me, I should be holding with open hands to Him. Knowing that His plan is ultimately better than mine provides so much comfort in a time that feels really uncertain. I always go back to the Old Testament, and I have to remind myself that I serve and I trust the same God that brought His people out of slavery, that led them through the desert, that brought them to the promised land. And that is the same God that I pray to and the same God that I trust. And I can even look back on my own life and see all the ways that He's been faithful. And that doesn't always mean that things are comfortable or easy, but He's always provided. And I've only known Him more through my sacrificial generosity. Yes, it's a sacrifice, but it is a joyful sacrifice because I would rather be joyfully sacrificing to the Lord than comfortably living without Him.